Memberships, you're paying high dollar to attend their gyms, and it's expensive. But with this, it's affordable. You buy it, you put it in your living room, and it's easy to access. It can accommodate any fitness level. So you can come in new to Pilates. It's okay because you can adjust your tension. It is low impact for your joints, so it's wonderful for all ages. Aeropilates definitely makes working out fun, easy. It's like I'm getting my workout in and my relaxation in all at the same time.
Welcome in, everybody, to our hour of giving yourself the gift of longer, leaner muscles, maybe, right? Maybe burning calories, maybe strength, flexibility, balance, getting some cardio workout, whatever your goals are for the new year. We want to show you a way to do it with ease. And dare I say, a very fun way to do it. It's called Aeropilates. This is a reformer machine. You are going to do all of the things that I just mentioned in a smooth, controlled, fluid movement, in a very easy way, in a comfortable position, lying flat on your back or sitting up straight. A really simple, unique, fun way to get results, to see a change, and to feel good. This is such a fun show because we are celebrating the 5-year anniversary, bringing this to you from Aeropilates. This is a 4-cord, they call it. You've got all of these tension cords. You've got lots of different resistance levels. There's 11 levels of resistance on this. Everybody can use this, from the novice to the expert athlete. All ages can use this as well. It is a simple, simple way, like I said, to really achieve better health, overall health and wellness. Now, because we're celebrating the 5-year anniversary here, we wanted to go really big. This actually is the last show of the visit, and we are bringing you an incredible bundle. You are getting your machine. You get to choose what color you want. We have some really fun colors. We've got the teal, we have purple, we have gray. But in addition to that, you're getting so many extras thrown in. So it's gonna come included with this really soft foot bar. We're gonna show you so many ways to use these. Don't worry, it's so simple and fun. You're also gonna be getting the rebounder. So maybe you saw, it's almost like a little trampoline. Gives you a cardio workout, you slide up and down. Super cool way to, again, get that workout in. That's coming included. For the first time ever, we're also including the pull-up bar. That's a $50 value coming in your bundle as well. With all of that being said, you are also receiving a workout plan. You are getting 17 different workouts that come on DVD. You're getting 10 video on demands that you can watch and do online. You are receiving a 30-day jumpstart, a healthy eating guide. You're getting a poster that will show you different workouts. The point is, you will never be alone in this, and you'll never be bored. I can tell you that much as well. We're bringing this to you at a $100 savings. This is very significant. This is why we're doing this for the 5-year anniversary. We're taking care of the shipping and handling. It comes to your door, shipping for free. We have 5 flexible payments. That means $80 gets everything I just mentioned home for you, and we have VIP financing. If you have the HSN or QVC card and you use it for this purchase, you now get to spread those payments out over the course of a year. You ready for this? $33.33 a month. All of this to tell you that it doesn't matter where you are at in your health and wellness journey, you can do Aeropilates. And I want to introduce you to Marjolaine Brugman. And you have such an interesting story. You actually developed the first home reformer, and it all came out of a horrible accident, actually, that changed the trajectory of your life. What was it, 30 years ago now? But introduced you to the world of Aeropilates and reformers.
It's true. I was in the hospital. My doctor recommended that I rehabilitate using a reformer. I was so blown away by what it did for my body, my mind, my spirit, Michelle, and I just thought everybody should have access to it. And back in those days, reformers were $4,000, $5,000, and classes were $50 a time.
Yeah.
So today, I mean, it just blows my mind that we can get it into your home virtually risk-free. It's not costing you anything in shipping. And then after 30 days, if you do a little workout every single day, you're going to be so remarkably changed in every way, in every bit of your wellness and fitness program.
Well, it is. It's a full body program here. And what I love is 20 minutes. 20 minutes, you can do a full workout. And a lot of us have different goals. Like maybe you're not necessarily someone who's like, it's the first of the year, I'm gonna lose 30 pounds. You know, for a lot of us, it's just, I'd like to be able to play with my grandkids and get up off the ground easily, right? I wanna have more flexibility, more strength training, burning calories, obviously. But you know, maybe it's balance, coordination, getting a little bit of cardio in. I love this idea that you're either sitting or lying on your back, you feel stable, you feel comfortable. They're very fluid movements. A lot of people with joint issues, you know, they're not gonna go running on the pavement outside, but
That's
you don't have to do that kind of thing to really see a change and a difference in your well-being. And that's why this has been such a beloved product here at HSN and honestly globally for the last 25 years.
Yes,
Yeah.
almost 30.
It's
No, it blows your
amazing.
mind.
Almost 30. And you look like you're bouncing on a trampoline having fun, but we talk about results.
Yes.
I mean, these are just a few examples after really minimal amount of time, 8 weeks. And it's not so much even just weight, as to me, what I'm seeing is body composition looks completely changed.
And it's really the only piece of equipment on the market today that does both. It actually helps you lose weight, get rid of the fat, but converts it into muscle. So you're really changing not only the shape of your body, but the structure of your body.
Yeah.
And it also builds bone density. You know, people ask me that all the time in terms of, can the rebounder actually really, you know, help with bone density, and it does. So right there. Plus you get all the benefits of lymphatic flow from rebounding, etc. And then there's absolutely no jarring on any of your joints. And what we've included today in the box is 3 pull-up bar workouts that I use the rebounder to get to. So the rebounder goes in and out throughout the workout, and when you've got it in, you can just jump up and grab that pull-up bar and do a series of upper body exercises that will give you all the benefits of doing pull-ups in the door and make them really attainable.
Yeah, and that's the first time we've ever included that in our bundle as well. So you are getting that rebounder, that pull-up bar, which by the way is about a $50 value. You're getting the foot bar that I have on mine. We will show you throughout this hour so many different ways that you can really adjust this to work for you and where you're at in your fitness journey, you know?
Exactly. So I've just gone from doing all my cardio on the rebounder, putting the foot bar in, and now you can do the equivalent of what it would take 27 machines at the gym to accomplish in your body.
And I'm working on arms while you do that.
Yeah, every single exercise engages the core, so you're flattening your tummy, you're retraining your body to use your abdominal muscles when you make movements. Like right now, I'm just doing a simple squat, but I'm really focusing on engaging my abs to stabilize my pelvis so that when I make the movement in my legs, my lower back is protected.
Wow. So this is your final show of the visit. You've had, what, maybe three other shows so far, Marjolaine? It's been very popular. You know, this is the time of year we all have our health and wellness on the brain. But if you want to be able to do something, in my opinion, that is actually attainable and that you can stick to, these are the types of things that are worth trying. You get way more bang for your buck. I mean, you're getting full on head to toe workouts here. And again, whether it is strength or flexibility or stability as well, you're getting cardiovascular workout too. You can do it in 20 minutes. That's what's amazing. And the DVDs you're receiving, they cover all the different aspects of what you may want to focus on. There's even videos on YouTube that Marjolaine does on her channel. You're gonna be able to download different video on-demand workouts. You get a workout poster that gives you different options of things that you can do. It's truly exciting to be able to get this home, especially when you're saving $100. We're paying for the shipping and handling, and we've got our maximum amount of flex pay. Because I can tell you, even just doing one class, you're gonna be spending a lot of money. I like having it in my home to do on my time, you know?
Yeah, I think that we made a little bit of a comparison recently. I think group classes in most studios today run around $35 each.
That's right.
So if you do 3 of them, you've paid for your reformer
That's incredible to think of it that way. And you know, the feedback on this has been phenomenal. We've actually got some really beautiful testimonials from people just like you and I who have seen amazing success with their reformer, their Aeropilates reformer. Let's take a look at one of them.
In my mid-60s, the Aeropilates reformer has enabled me to be stronger and more flexible. I have more energy. My muscle tone is just incredible. I'm getting back to the way I used to be when I ran, played tennis, did my yoga every day. The machine actually stretches you and strengthens you. This machine, I cannot rave about it enough. I have just been absolutely thrilled with the results from this. And no matter how I'm feeling after I have my workout on the Aeropilates reformer, I am good to go for the rest of the day. I feel like $1,000,000. The machine has just been, honestly, a miracle. And I'm so happy that we were able to participate in the Aeropilates 2-month challenge. We love these machines, and there's no way that I am not going to be using my Aeropilates machine for as long as I can.
That's exactly how I feel.
Yeah, and you know, I watched her do like 20 different exercises with one piece of equipment.
Yes.
And we would love to do kind of like a tour, how we
Yes.
use it. And
Let's
there's a
do
little
it.
surprise with this too when you're not using it, how you can put it away very
Okay,
easily.
great.
Yeah.
So I have the foot bar in at the moment, which is how you do all of the muscular training.
Okay.
We have 4 resistance cords today, which, as you mentioned, gives you 11 levels of resistance. So you're getting a red, 2 black, and a yellow, and they're all different in strength. The red is the strong one, the yellow is the really light one. That's the one that creates the magic, because the lighter you go, the more you work your internal stabilizing muscles, your core, your inner thigh, pelvic floor, those muscles.
Okay.
And then heavier obviously works the major muscles like biceps, triceps, quads, etc. If I release all of these and push the platform back to the end, there's a hinge in the middle, Michelle. With one hand, I
Look
can
at this.
literally just fold it in half and store it. So that makes it nice and portable.
Yeah.
It weighs 70 pounds, so it's made of solid steel.
Yeah.
So you kind of want it to be portable
Well, and
enough to
there's
be
the
a bit...
little wheels. It reminds me of how you would roll around a vacuum and put it away. You know?
Yes,
Very
exactly.
easy. Yeah.
Or a big ironing board.
And I don't need a separate workout room. I can easily unfold and fold this. I could be in my living room, in the guest room, the office, you know?
Exactly. In the office, it's brilliant. Close the door, kick off your high heels, and get on for 10 minutes.
Easy peasy.
And stretch out everything. Total padding everywhere, headrest that adjusts, foam shoulder pads that are great, easy length adjustment for the straps, and then, of course, the fabulous pull-up bar, which we all, you know, women especially as we age, we want more definition in our arms.
Yeah.
And I hear from so many of you that you won't wear sleeveless shirts after a certain age because you've lost that tone and definition.
Yeah.
So now with the pull-up bar, you can absolutely do it. And there are 3 DVD workouts that are dedicated to the pull-up bar.
And you, I mean, you really truly have been such an innovator for so many decades now, and you've really spent all of your time and effort spreading the word to people that it doesn't have to be this wildly, you know, difficult situation to be able to see a change in your body. Like, we're all relaxed. Nobody's huffing and puffing. You will it's a workout. I mean, you will feel it. You'll know you're doing something, but I guess my point is that this is something truly for everybody at every stage in their life. I mean, we talk about how this even came into your life to begin with.
Yes.
And it's like this is the type of thing you would see in rehabilitation settings as well. So everybody
Absolutely.
can use this.
That was really why it was invented. I mean, Joe Pilates helped injured dancers heal their injuries way back in the 1920s using the reformer. And the other thing that is hard to explain, but you'll get it once you start working out on it. It's able to see tightness and weakness in your body and fix those imbalances.
Okay.
And we all have them. You know, if you spend too much time sitting, your lumbar curve has probably lost a little bit of its suppleness. You might find that if you're right-handed, that you're always dominantly using the right side of your body.
Right.
Or you carry a bag on the left shoulder and that shoulder's always a little bit lower. Or you tend to, you know, pull your head to one side. These are all little repetitive things that we do that create imbalances that the reformer actually fixes.
Wow, and I love that it's gentle and fluid on your joints. You know, there's no harsh movements, nothing jarring happening here. I would love to know, since we've only had 1 or 2 presentations together ever, and I would love to get some inspiration.
Yes.
Maybe, like, let's say in the new year, I'm wanting to work on flexibility.
Oh, great.
Are there some things that I could do here to help with that?
So important, flexibility, because it really is the measure of your youthfulness.
Yeah.
You know, if you're tight and stiff, you don't feel very young. Let's work on the hamstrings, which tends to be the biggest muscle that is tight, predominantly in runners, athletes, and men. They all have tight hamstrings. So make sure you've got 2 cords on. Add a yellow one, if you can find the yellow.
Here we go.
Because these are very, very tight at the moment. Step off. We did this with Valerie this morning. It'd be fun to see you do it. So touch your toes and just show us your hamstring length.
Just right here?
Yeah. Maybe turn sideways so they can see your back as well.
Here we go.
Okay, there you go.
So just try to touch my toes. Okay.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
All right. I mean, if I really push it.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Not bad.
I'm almost there.
It's actually not bad.
I mean, that's okay, I guess.
All right.
I don't know.
Did we capture that? Hopefully we did.
Did you guys?
All right. So you're going to step
Make me do it
onto your
again.
reformer now.
Let's try again. Hang on. Okay. All right. I mean, I want to make it through the hour, right? So that's about it right there.
Good girl, though. You're
That's not
very
too
close.
bad. Not too
a little
bad.
better than Valerie was this morning. Okay, so step up onto the reformer a little bit ahead of the shoulder pads. Hip width apart and put your hands on the bar. Now just bring your thumbs and fingers to the same side. Okay, now bend at the waist and lift your tailbone to the ceiling as much as you can. So your body's now in a V, right? The upper body and the lower body. All right, push the platform back with your feet until you feel a stretch in your calves.
Oh my goodness,
going
that feels amazing.
A little further.
Okay.
Okay, then now you're going to pull your feet forward and bring your head to your knees.
Oh gosh.
And lift your tailbone to the ceiling.
Okay.
All right, good. Again, push back.
Man, that feels amazing.
Come forward, lift the tailbone to the ceiling. Keep your feet flat.
Oh, okay.
They stay flat. Good. And push back. Good. And lift here to the ceiling. Lift, 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 lift. Good. And again. Head to the knees. Tailbone to the ceiling. Beautiful.
Okay. This feels really good. I'm not gonna lie.
That's, I think, 4 or 5. Let's do 6 more.
Okay.
Keep lifting, lift, lift, lift. Nice.
And this is I am not an expert, everybody. So
how does it feel?
It actually feels really nice. I actually feel energized, which is interesting. I was so tight to begin
3
with.
more.
Okay. And this is the cool thing that you're getting DVDs and videos you can download and watch online.
Oh, the instruction is like you'll have a library for life.
Okay, I think that was
1
3.
more. Good. Lift, 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 lift. Good girl. Okay, carefully step off.
Okay.
And then touch your toes again. And let's see.
Ooh, I feel good.
So when your hamstrings are tight, Michelle, it pulls on your lower back. It's actually 99% of the time the reason why people have lower back issues is because of tight hamstrings.
Okay, so then just
So one exercise.
Oh my goodness.
Look at that.
I got oh my gosh, look.
And that's amazing. The other thing that has really lengthened here is through her lower back. So you've got a lot more flexibility in your lumbar spine as well as in the back of your legs. Then let's go straight into another really wonderful stretch.
I want to make sure. I was saying, oh my gosh, I cannot believe that. And I feel amazing. Like that wasn't overwhelming for me. That, you know.
No, so much more effective and powerful than just a sit and reach or pulling on your hamstrings.
I cannot believe that difference.
So you're going to kneel with 1 foot, tuck the other toe up behind there, and keep your hips very forward and straight, and you're just going to lower the hips to the floor, and the platform will go back. Good girl. Feel that?
That's amazing.
Isn't that amazing? Come up a little bit. Go a little bit deeper. Deeper, deeper, deeper. Good. And 1 more. Come up.
Oh, I didn't realize how much tension I was holding there.
Well, it's a hip flexor. So we spend all of our time sitting, and that muscle in the front of your hip gets really tight.
Oh my gosh, I feel like I could stay like this forever. the amazing, like, release of stress and tension in my body. Like, I actually feel very relaxed right now.
Just do the other side so you're not lopsided. And just lower the hips to the floor. Good. You're very athletic. I mean, have you played a lot of sport?
I have 2 boys who are obsessed with soccer, so I run around with them a lot. But
Fantastic.
I used to work out all the time, and then I feel like life gets in the way, we get busy.
Yes.
And then when your athleticism and your flexibility and strength kind of backslides, it's hard to come back from that.
Yes.
It's making me emotional. It is, but I feel
Yeah.
like this is something I could do.
If you had this at home and you did 10 minutes in the morning, just a few little stretches like this would make all the difference.
It's actually really inspiring, and this is just stretching.
No, I know.
Why am I getting emotional about it? I think that's
I
so
love
exciting
it.
to be able to bring
Okay.
something like this to everyone.
Yeah, well, it's very sweet of you to be that vulnerable, but it is like a mind-body lifestyle thing
Yeah.
that does change you. And one session, you'll come out of it and you'll think, the biggest regret will be that you hadn't done it sooner.
Yeah.
All right, let's lie down and
Okay.
put feet in the straps. And
Oh,
the way
boy.
you do that, people say, oh, I can't do this.
Do I need
If
to
you
make
could
any
put
kind
your
of adjustments or anything?
Nope. Leave
Okay.
everything alone. Just lie down, grab your straps.
Okay.
And now
Oh,
it's
boy.
like putting your socks on. You're going to straighten your legs,
Scoot
put one
down.
foot in the big loop,
Okay.
push against that loop, put
Okay.
your other foot in the other loop.
This is way easier than I thought. Not easy is not the right word. It's not as complicated as I thought it would be.
Oh, I'm so glad you say that. It's very intuitive, actually. It just looks so unusual that people get a little bit intimidated.
even this feels nice.
Now we're just going to lift and lower, Michelle. So lift to the ceiling. Don't let your tailbone come off, and then lower. And lift, feel the stretch, and lower. Doesn't that
So
feel
what
amazing?
muscles am I now working here?
So the back of the legs, the hamstrings, all the way into the attachment. And then, of course, the front of the leg as you push forward, always using your belly to initiate the movement.
You know,
And
I kind of love that I'm laying down because I can actually focus on, I'm not worried about if my alignment's off or if I'm not using my core enough to stabilize me. I feel very secure right now.
Exactly. The safety factor, I think, is huge. Now make circles, symmetrical circles. Feel the hips opening, feel the inner thighs stretching. And the reform is so brilliant because of its symmetry. You know, most of us are a dominant on one side, and so we end up slightly imbalanced, but the reformer won't let you do that. So you have to work symmetrically. Do you feel that?
I do. You kidding? It feels great though.
And reverse the direction.
I didn't think, and I'm gonna, I'm always transparent out here. I really didn't think I'd be able to do one of these types of exercises, my first time ever on this. But I have to tell you, if you're watching and you're maybe hesitant or you're like me and it's been a little while, since you've spent some time on yourself and your well-being, you can do this. The fact that you're laying down, you have all this customization, you get all of the DVDs and the material and the expertise, it'll be like having Marjolaine there with you. And I have to say, I can feel more energized right now. I can feel that I got the blood flowing, my heart rate's a bit elevated, my muscles are warm. And that was only, how long was that? Maybe 5 minutes?
Yes, not even.
It's incredible.
Take one foot out.
Okay.
Bring that foot to the bar. So bend, 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 and then the other one comes out. Good.
Wow.
Well done.
Wow.
So you actually accomplished a huge amount. Your whole lower body is now warm. As you said, it's open. The hips feel different. The hamstrings are lengthened.
Even this is easier to do, to sit,
Yes.
crisscross
Yes.
applesauce. I hope that was somewhat entertaining. I feel great now all of a sudden, and I'm actually very excited for this, and I'm excited for you. This is the final show of Marjolaine's visit. We're celebrating 5 years having the Aeropilates reformer here at HSN, so we really did want to go big for you. You're actually getting a lot in this bundle. In addition to your reformer, the foot bar we just used, this one is incredible. The rebounder, we'll show you that in just a moment, is coming. The pull-up bar for the first time ever is included. That's usually a $50 add-on. There's a lot of accessories you can grab. It's coming included. All of the DVDs that I mentioned, the downloadable video on demand, there's a 30-day kind of jump start to get you going, because the beginning's always the hardest part. If you can stick with it for 30 days, you can really accomplish anything. There's a healthy eating guide. There's a poster with different exercises. All of this, it's $100 off. if you're purchasing this with me right now. We're gonna ship it to you for free. You can try it for 30 days. If you don't love it, if you don't feel a difference, I mean, that took me 5 minutes and I'm like, I'm ready. Where's my phone? I'm dropping this in the cart and I wanna check out because I wanna see a change too. And I love that no matter your goal, whether it is burning calories, strength, flexibility, energizing yourself, stress relief, cardiovascular health, whatever it is, this can do it for you, and that is so exciting to me. So I hope you will join me in treating yourself to something that is such a great investment to your health and your well-being. Let's take a look at some more testimonials from other people who have used it and absolutely love it. Take a look.
Using the Aeropilates machine, I've lost 17 pounds and 20 inches all around in an 8-week period. It's not just weight loss, my body feels better. Before the program started, I was really nervous just because I've always been an athlete all my life, and so I haven't really been super flexible or anything. It's actually more whole body than I thought it was. The day after, I was like, oh, I'm sore here and I'm sore here, and just every part of my core was sore. So it's a good sore because I know that it's working areas that haven't been worked before and building those areas. And it's nice because if something feels a little too hard, you take the resistance band off. If you need a little bit more and I'm like pulling too quickly, I just add another band on the Aeropilates machine and it's great. If I only have 5 minutes, I can jump on the machine and do 5 minutes of using the rebounder. I can do 5 minutes of just doing my arms. I can do, if I have more time, I can jump on it. It really kind of takes away that excuse of I don't have time to work out, because you do. You can do a full body workout or you can do just 5 minutes. Working out with Aeropilates does make it fun. You kind of don't realize that you're actually working out. I lost 17 pounds in 8 weeks. I feel wonderful.
Man, if that doesn't get you motivated, I don't know what will. I mean, honestly, look at these changes.
Yeah.
That, I mean, 8 weeks. That
And
is
especially
not a
when
long
you
time.
when you see them from the side, it's really dramatic because you'll see much
Look at
flatter
that.
tummy, shoulders in the right position, head is back where it's supposed to be. So, you know, she's waking up every day, getting out of bed, feeling less stiff, feeling more youthful. And then, of course, the body composition changing. Her metabolism's going up because
Right.
she's got more muscle,
Yeah.
less fat. I mean, and it happens really quickly. So one of the things I can promise you, we've done 3 studies. We saw it in everybody. A couple of pounds a week can fall off, and then you're just building this very defined, stronger, more balanced body.
I just
And
listened to an entire podcast today about all of the studies, especially with women, once you get older, how important it is to focus on strengthening
Yes.
your muscles and your protein intake. And
Yes.
it truly is a shift, I
Yes.
think, in the way that we used to think about health and wellness. Like, I used to assume, well, if I want to be healthy, I got to run, 3 miles every day and restrict myself. And it's just a different way of thinking here, where you don't have to do something that you dread in order to achieve health and wellness. You know what I mean? It
and
can
now
be
you have
enjoyable.
scales that tell you everything about what's going on the inside of your body.
That's true.
And I mean, I must say, I came to this at in my late 30s, early 40s, and I'm about to turn 70. And I
Wow.
can't tell you the relief I feel in knowing that I have a system that I can get on and do every single day a little bit and continue to build muscle and continue to build bone density and see those results in all of my medical testing.
It's amazing. And if you are just joining us, I'd love to walk you through what we're offering tonight, because we're celebrating the 5th year anniversary at HSN of this Aeropilates reformer. Now, for Marjolaine as a whole, it's been about 30 years that you have been helping people change the way they look and feel about their bodies. So what we wanted to do was bring you our biggest bundle at our best value. It's $100 savings. We call it a hot deal because it's while supplies last. You get to choose the color of your reformer. So we have this beautiful kind of teal turquoise. We have the light gray, which is neutral and would look gorgeous with any home decor. Purple's actually been our most popular, which I love. I mean, why can't we have a little bit of fun fashion Colette's on the purple? But you'll get your reformer, you get the padded foot bar, you get the rebounder you're seeing Colette use right now. For the first time ever, we're including that pull-up bar up at the top toward the head so you can work on your upper body this way as well. That's about a $50 value. You're also receiving 7 different DVDs, which in total give you 17 different workouts. one even specifically just for the pull-up bar. You're getting 10 videos on demand that you can watch whenever you want. You are also getting free shipping and handling on this. You get a healthy eating guide, a 30-day jumpstart program, a poster with different moves you can do. It is such a motivating bundle, and you'll never feel alone and wonder, what do I do? It is so simple to use. You see me out here doing these exercises for the first time too. So truly, we want you to be able to get it home and enjoy it. You can fold it up and roll it away when you're not using it. So you don't need a whole exercise room to be able to do this, but you gotta be calling, heading to our website, or using our free app and getting your order in while you can. This is the last show of the visit. Now, I would love to, Marjolaine, if you don't mind, talk about some of the extra items that you can add on if you want, because I noticed Colette she's up a little higher up off the ground. Tell me about that riser.
So Joe Pilates used to work a lot with injured dancers. Getting them on and off the floor was difficult.
Okay.
For my 99-year-old dad, it was really hard to get on the floor. So if you have limitations around getting up and down, the stand raises the reformer off the ground about 10 to 12 inches.
How many of those do we have available? 79. So if you'd like to grab that, it is $27.80 on Flex. Am I seeing that right? No, is that the stand? That's the stand. Okay, so wow, $139, fabulous deal on that. It is $34.75 on FlexPay if you'd like to grab that. Also, one thing I would highly recommend that's always popular is this head and neck pillow that you can easily slip right onto the back, right?
Yes, ergonomically designed to support your neck a little bit more. Makes the rebounding much more fun because your head is so much more comfortable. So
if you want this one, we've got 170 of these to go around for everybody. Your FlexPay on that's a little over $10. And then this, what is this incredible thing? I'm watching you. She's had it on her head and your arms. I'm like, what is that?
So you put it between your thighs.
Oh boy, okay.
And feet on the floor, and just squeeze inner thigh, pelvic floor, inner thigh, pelvic floor. Like, your inner thighs are some of the most important stabilizing muscles in your body, and you have no idea how many people come into my studio who don't even know they have inner thigh muscles. Like, they're weak, sometimes imbalanced, and so their stability is really compromised. This is one way. I mean, obviously the reformer work, but if you're sitting on the couch, just squeeze. Do you feel your pelvic floor squeezing?
That is challenging.
Isn't that amazing?
I won't lie, that is, I mean.
And then you can work your saddlebags by going the other way. Wow. Go in and then push out.
Okay.
But what I love it for the most is my neck. Wow. Because we never exercise our neck. You know, we go to the gym and we work all the other muscles and we forget that we have all these muscles that hold our head on top of our spine.
Yeah.
And it also just makes your neck more youthful because
Makes sense.
Exactly. So if you put it on your forehead, and just push gently, carefully with your fingers.
Okay.
Do you feel all those muscles
goodness,
underneath your chin tightening? So just a few of these every day. Obviously, it doesn't look very attractive to do, so don't do it in front of people.
I don't care. I will sit down and watch TV like this every day if it means
isn't that amazing?
Helping myself and my muscles and all of it.
Put it on the side of your head. You're not only working the arms.
Look at your arms.
But you're working these muscles that hold that head in place to prevent this from happening. So many people have a head that sort of goes off in one direction or another. So really lengthen.
This is fabulous.
Always do the other side. You can work arms. You can work your legs. I mean, it's just it was one of the most, I mean, I can take mine everywhere with me.
Yeah. You could travel with this.
It packs so easily in a suitcase.
So these are available too. They're also on hsn.com. I would love to try. Can we try the rebounder?
Yes, let's do it.
It makes me feel like a kid watching Colette bouncing around. Now, why might you want to use this? What are the benefits of using the rebounder?
So everybody needs cardio health.
Okay.
Our heart is a muscle. We need to exercise it. You also need to get oxygen uptake to improve so that when you get the oxygen in your body, the cells take it in more. And all of that is done with cardio fitness. The problem with most cardiovascular stuff is that it's high impact. I was a runner for years. I started getting stress fractures in my 50s.
Knees and ankles and everything too.
And on your, internal organs, on your face, all that skin, you're just not defying gravity. Gravity's really working against you. So you've got a black and a yellow on, which is the perfect amount to begin. Lie down, put your head on the pillow, And it's just literally like jumping on a little tiny trampoline.
Okay.
Bending your knees as you land. So just
Let me
jump.
get situated. Here we go.
Good.
Really, just jump?
Yep, jump, little jumps
Whee!
and bend. Good,
That's
there you
fun.
go.
Oh, but I still feel it working my muscles.
Where do you feel it?
Wow. My legs, my backside, my quads, my hamstring, my calves actually, a lot.
Yes. Okay, what about your tummy?
This is fun. Oh, I didn't even realize, but I was flexing that whole time. Like, it wasn't until I thought about the body part, I actually do have it contracted right now.
Yes. So 1 minute of jumping is about 30 sit-ups.
Stop. Are you serious?
I'm not. I mean,
And this
I'm
is
really
way
mean
more
that.
fun. I don't have to worry about how I'm holding my neck.
Right.
Usually when I try to do crunches or sit-ups, my back starts to hurt and my neck starts to hurt.
Right, and then forget about the fact that all the impact on your knees, ankles, and hips.
Yeah. Ooh, my heart
Shocking.
rate's going up though. I feel like I'm getting a good cardio workout.
So we did many studies. We've done 3, and we've compared this to other forms of cardio, elliptical, treadmill. You
Okay.
burn 1.5 times the calories doing this than the other
What?
machines.
Okay, that's fun.
Isn't that fun?
That was fun. Ooh, I'm a little out of breath. I like that.
So
is
again, you now have a
incredible.
beautiful, simple cardiovascular component to your reformer. So this is like 27 machines at the gym to work all the muscles that you need to work, inner thigh, outer thigh, you know, biceps, triceps, back, front, all of that. And then this replaces all the cardiovascular. You're also getting all your stretching at the same time, so you don't have to go off into the stretching room. If you go to the gym and do a really proper workout, it really takes about an hour and a half.
It does, and you have to drive there.
Yes, and obviously put on clothes and do
Yeah,
all.
wait
you can
for
do this in your
machines.
pajamas.
Yeah.
You can do 5 minutes in the morning, and then in between dropping the kids at school or
Right.
whatever else you're doing in the day.
Truly, it takes away all of the obstacles. There are so many obstacles, and we all have different things going on in our lives. Maybe you're a caregiver for someone in your home. Maybe you have your parents living with you, and maybe you have young children like I do. There's that guilt, right, of, oh, I can't take time for myself, you know?
Yes.
Maybe you just simply feel like you're too inexperienced, and you could never start a routine, or you don't know where to start. This is why something like this is a game changer for so many people, because it's in your home, it's easy to do, you can completely customize how much resistance you have. Men, women can use this. You could be a novice, you can be an expert. Marjolaine's been doing this for 30 years, and you still get a great workout from it, you know?
Yeah.
I'm a beginner, look at me, oh my gosh.
I wanted
can
you to
do
do
it,
one more
though.
thing before we take your rebounder out. Lie
Okay.
back down.
Oh boy, here we go.
And
All right.
then put your feet on the rebounder and
Okay, let me
look at where the
scoot down.
pull-up
Okay.
bar is. Just see where it is.
Okay.
Okay, good. So you do a little jump and you're gonna grab the bar in the
I
middle.
am?
Yes, you can do it. It's really simple, just a little jump and reach.
Wait, let me see where it is. Okay, why is this making me like, can I do it? Can
Yes,
I do
there
it?
you
I did
go.
it. I did
Good
it.
girl.
Sorry, I
Bend
was a
your
little nervous
legs,
about
lift
that.
them up off the reformer.
Okay, and just leave them like
in
this.
the chair, right? Chair position. Now work the pull-up bar. Just pull, bend, and release. Good girl.
I mean, to tell the
Excellent.
truth, I've never done a pull-up on my own ever in my life.
Well, they're impossible to do. I mean, most men can barely do them, but women, you know, lifting your whole body weight is really hard. But here you can build up by just changing the resistance.
I love that I am able to lie down and do this.
Yes.
The amount of peace of mind that made me more confident to even try this in the first place.
And when
Because
you finally
so
let-
what if I miss the bar? What happens? I
Nothing.
rebound.
You're just gonna exactly. That's exactly right.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't it fun? And so there are 3 workouts that include this. Your rebounder will be in, you will jump and pick up the pull-up bar, basic, intermediate, and advanced. So you're going to get an upper body that you feel really proud of, and by the time, you know, your holidays come and you want to wear that sleeveless dress, you can.
Yeah. Wow.
Great.
I feel
you did
great.
so well.
I mean, this is a great way to spend time at 1 in the morning. I'm not going to lie. We only have 20 minutes left already in this presentation. This is how the time is just flying by. It's called a reformer. So this is an Aeropilates reformer. And the big difference here, as you can see, you're lying on your back. You're sitting up, right? You are doing these smooth, fluid movements. It's actually fun. I usually don't laugh at all when I'm trying to exercise. I will tell you the truth. It's usually not an enjoyable thing. I feel like a kid jumping on a trampoline. Clearly, my heart rate is up. I feel warm. I can feel the blood flow going. I feel more flexible. This is such a fabulous way to build that lean muscle, burn the calories, work on your strength, work on flexibility as well. There's truly nothing you can't do on this. And in a time span of 20 minutes, you can get a full workout. It doesn't take a lot of time to start seeing and feeling a change. I look at our before and afters, they were 8 weeks. And it was a huge difference that we were seeing. And it's like something changes within you. That's gonna motivate you. Then you're gonna wanna use it more. Then your family members see you using it. They start using it as well. You're investing in your health. This is why this has been such a mainstay staple for the last 5 years. It's always right around January 1st that we like to bring this in for you. So you can start the new year right. You know, do something for yourself you feel good about. $80 will get this home on FlexPay. We ship it to you for free. It's $100 off right now. Think about what you would spend just for a gym membership that you may or may not use. Look at all of the muscles that you use when you're using this. I mean,
always
truly.
the abdominal muscles, because you're moving in space, so your belly registers that it has to stabilize you, and it's so clever. You know, you can make some of these movements in a stationary position, but you're not going to get the same benefit as you do on the reformer. So
you don't have to like come up with exercises either. That's, I think, the beauty of this.
No, you've literally got a library.
Do you guys want to see? I mean, look
life.
I'll show you. You get so many resources. So these are just the DVDs. By the way, this is how it folds up. So you don't need a massive room to be able to store this. You can legitimately fold it right up if you need it out of the way. Maybe you want it behind the couch or in another room. There's wheels on the bottom that you can roll. But here's just a look at all of the DVDs. You're getting 7 different DVDs, and there's strength and stamina, total body tone and lengthen, basic workout package. Maybe you want to work on fat burning cardio, stretching. Up here, this is the one with the pull-up bar. For the first time ever, we're including that. You don't have to spend another $50 to add it on. These are workouts you can do with that pull-up bar. You're able to download a healthy eating guide. We have a 30-day jumpstart, which is really incredible, Marjolaine, that you came up with this 30-day jumpstart to get everybody motivated and started. And if you can stick with it for 30 days, it's going to become a habit for you for sure. You're also receiving this awesome poster. I kind of love this. You could just put this up or just use it, you know, take it with you when you're about to work out. If you don't have a lot of time or you just want to work on a few certain moves, you can definitely do that with this as well. It's all coming with you. There's even, you should check out the YouTube channel that Marjolaine has, and there's lots of exercises there as well. The point is, you'll never feel alone. You'll never be wondering, you know, what do I do? Am I doing this right? How do I work out this certain area of my body? Whether it is strength training, flexibility, burning calories, honestly, just stress relief. Like I can feel the endorphins just from all the moves that we've been doing here on the air. Whatever your reason, what is your why? Do you just want to have some me time for yourself for once? This is a great way to do that. And so I'm really happy we're able to bring you this big bundle. We have lots of color choices. It won't air again the rest of the day. In fact, you're flying out of here immediately after this presentation. This is your final look of the visit. The rebounder and the bar come with it included as well. Don't forget, if you'd like to get the stand, Colette, you've been doing great. She's been working out nonstop the last 30-something minutes, 45 minutes really, and she's on the stand. If you want to get it a little bit up off the ground, we've got a couple dozen of those left, and that is it. We have the pillow, the head and neck pillow that you can add on to, that you can slide right onto your reformer. It's elasticized in the back, but it's a great way to get a little bit of extra support if you need it on your head and neck. So those are on hsn.com. We've got about 130 of these to go around. We have that beautiful, what do you call the ring?
Magic Circle.
The Magic Circle. That's a great name. Those are still available.
I actually made that my word for this year, magic.
I love it.
Don't you
that's
think
your
that's
mantra
great?
for 2024?
Yes.
That's a good one.
I think it's time. To make some magic.
You have been spreading magic for, what, 30 plus years now at this
Yes.
time. Do you mind sharing the story for everyone of how this came to be? Because you're a true innovator. I mean, you brought us the very first original in-home reformer machine.
So I was out running one morning very early and got badly hit by a car and didn't think I'd ever be able to run again. And when time came to actually rehabilitate the injury, so my left side was completely shattered. The orthopedist said, there's a Pilates studio in town, you should try and rehabilitate there because it'll keep you flexible.
Okay.
You know, being somewhat athletic, he felt that that would be a really motivating way to rehabilitate. So I started going 3 times a week, and after 3 months, I couldn't afford it anymore, number one, but 2, I realized how much it had changed me. Not because I wasn't fit to begin with, but muscularly it was different, posturally I was different, the pain and stiffness in my body had gone away, and I thought, this is not fair that the only reformers in the world are $4,000 each.
Yeah, and you have to go to a place to use it.
Exactly,
Right.
and it was expensive. So we developed a home reformer, and here we are, millions of reformers later, with lots of people having changed their lives. It's just, it is truly remarkable. I wouldn't still be doing it at my age if it really didn't work.
And I only say this because you share openly this. You're about to be 70 years old, did you say?
Yes, in May.
Incredible.
My dad was doing it even at 99 and a half.
Wow.
And
because, I mean, think about, look at what we're doing. It's smooth, it's fluid, it's controlled, you know, it's relaxed even.
Yes, and what it gave him is so much more confidence to walk and move around and climb stairs and unstable surfaces, gardening. He just felt that his legs were strong and he had a sense of kinesthetic awareness and balance that he didn't have before. All the way through to my 23-year-old son, who's very athletic and very tall. So for him, it's all about posture. You know, I'm like, get your shoulders back, strengthen your back muscles.
Right.
You know, everybody has a different reason for why the reformer will work for them, but in your family, every single person will benefit if you could just get them on it. Your husband will have better hamstrings and maybe lose a little weight in his belly and be a better golfer. You know, your mom may build bone density and feel better in that way.
Yeah.
So
maybe you want to be able to get to the top of the stairs without feeling like you just ran a marathon.
Exactly.
You know, maybe there's a wedding coming up this summer and you'd like to be able to dance for more than half a song.
Oh,
you know,
that's so sweet.
Honestly,
So,
picking up your grandkids. You know, my parents said this one year when our boys were really small, and I'll never forget it. You know, my mom is sitting on the floor at the Christmas tree with them, and they get up, they're done opening their presents, and I'm watching her have a hard time getting back up again. You know, it could be something as simple as that. It doesn't always have to be this big athletic goal. You're gonna, you know, run a marathon at the end of this. It could be simply wanting to change the way you're getting through your everyday life, you know, and this is where it could start for you. It could be the decision that you make right now. While you're sitting at home, you're watching us, you're saying, you know, it doesn't look that bad. I am no expert. You saw me. I was making mistakes left and right. I'm bouncing around on the reformer, having a good time, though, and I feel it. I feel it head to toe. But I'm not straining. I'm not sweating. I'm not an expert. Like, I love that this truly kind of opens up the doors for everybody from every walk of life, of every age, no matter where you are. It's not too late to start. And I think that's what makes me so excited about this.
And the emails that I get from people are the most gratifying messages, you know.
Yeah.
Things like, I haven't been able to feel the bottom of my feet for 10 years, and suddenly I can feel my feet again. Because you're doing workout on your feet and bare feet, so the nerves and the fascia and everything in your feet.
Obviously, everyone's experience will be different.
It's like just little tiny, wonderful, amazing things.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean, you definitely, I think, like you said, everybody in the family can benefit from this.
Absolutely.
You know?
How tall are your boys?
Well, my 11-year-old, oh my gosh, he's already to here on me, and I'm only 5'2". So
okay,
he's probably...
but he's 4.5 feet. So he's tall enough.
Yeah.
So he can start.
Ah,
and if he plays soccer, there's so many you'll begin to see him, you know, change in his soccer attainment.
That's amazing. And you have all the DVDs, you have videos you can use to watch. Okay, let's say wow, look at you're so flexible. It's amazing.
I never used to be. I mean, this is really the last 30 years of flexibility.
That's amazing.
Prior to that, I was just tight as tight.
Yeah.
Yes, but you know, really flexible, not only in my hamstrings, but in my lower back, in all my joints, you know, I have range of motion.
Yeah.
It's incredible. It makes
I know, so one of the areas that a lot of people, especially women, that we can't stand is our arms.
Yes.
Do you have any any little tips or workouts?
Are you ready?
I can put in the mental bank here. I don't know. Am I ready?
I do these every day.
Okay.
So
and I'm looking at Marjolaine's arms.
Go to two black.
I'll have what she's
because
having.
you want a little bit of weight, and if it's too
Take the
much,
yellow off.
obviously you can
And
reduce
so
it.
each of these colors represents a different amount of resistance.
Yes, the
too.
black is 1, the red is 2, and the yellow is a half.
Okay.
Which is why you get those different levels, because you can go up a half
You
or
can
come
like
down a half.
combine how you need to.
So turn around, face the other way.
Okay.
I'm going to come and talk to you over here. You're going to bend your feet, bend your knees and put your feet on the headrest.
Okay. And so these are all things that you'll be able to find when you get yours home.
Pick
on
up your
DVDs.
straps, take the long ones.
Okay.
Roll back until you're in a crunch, so your abs are engaged.
Okay.
Stop there.
Okay.
Turn your palms, bring your elbows in.
Okay.
Leave your body there, but curl.
Okay. Ooh. Oh, wow. Wow.
So exhale on the pull. So you're using a little bit of your breath. Good.
Ooh, my core, that has always been my weak spot since having children, that's for sure.
But you've no idea, Michelle, how quickly that will change.
My back, too, I can feel it in my back.
Yes, yeah.
But not in a bad way, you guys. Like in a, I feel like I'm accomplishing something kind of way.
Yeah, that's good.
Wow. Okay, my arms
two
are already
more.
getting
one,
done.
and now one more. And then sit up very tall, straighten your legs.
Okay.
Arms are long by your side. You're going to sweep the floor almost. Pull, hold, and
boy.
release.
See, I can barely do that right now.
So
But if I kept working on this,
Yes. So you can go down a little bit in resistance.
I can definitely feel it in the back of the arms, those triceps.
There you go. So now your triceps pull. Feel the chest opening.
I do. So what kind of results could I see if I worked on this every day, these two moves?
So first of all, we saw a couple of pounds of weight a week.
Oh my gosh.
And everybody increased VO2 uptake dramatically. Their flexibility was off the charts. The sit and reach, you know, the thing that you did with the elephant, was over 100% increase. Like,
That is
you
incredible.
just end up so much more flexible.
And I'm strength training right now. And I always, in my head, it's like, strength training means I need all the weights and the dumbbells, and I've got to have the right position, and I need a place to put everything. I don't have to do that.
No. It's so elegant. It's a really elegant, efficient way
I
to...
love how fluid it is, too. Like,
Yes.
I'm not worried. I know I'm sitting straight. I can feel that my legs are on the back of this seat. My arms are not being jerked around. I'm not, flying back and forth on this. I actually have really good peace of mind while I'm doing this.
So if you did these two exercises every day, you end up with a toned arm.
Man.
And all that flabby skin goes away.
Oh
all
my gosh.
flabby muscle.
I love
Yeah.
it. It's
Yeah.
amazing how many different moves you can do on this. I mean, I've seen Colette do so many different positions. All of these extra attachments coming with it too, the pull-up bar that you see Marjolaine's at, that usually is something separate that you would buy. Right around the $50 retail value mark. I
Yes.
think on our website it's $43 right now. If you already have one of these and you wanted to add that on, they are available. But that's coming included in tonight's offer. The rebounder that you see Colette using that I did earlier, it was so fun. You almost feel like a kid on a trampoline, but it's so great on your joints.
So she's only
Included.
using one black cord, which makes that rebounding much harder because...
the less resistance, the harder.
Yes, because you're in the air longer, so you have to hold your legs up in the air. So it's much harder on your belly, on your abdominals.
Wow, and look, she's using that pull-up bar. The foot bar with the padding, that's coming included as well with this. You get to choose your color. The purple is the most limited. We've got this beautiful teal, and then there's this light gray that's available too. I guess I should turn back around for you guys. The point is, you're tuning in at the right time. This is the last show of Marjolaine's visit. We're celebrating her 5th anniversary, bringing the Aeropilates reformer here at HSN. So we've taken $100 off our price. HSN is covering the shipping and handling for you. You still have 30 days to try it out as well, by the way, when you get it home. You will feel a difference using it one time. Like, I can legitimately, every muscle from the neck down, because I was using the magic circle too for my neck, and I can feel it. You will know immediately if this is for you or not. And if it's not, you can send it back. But this is the time to get this anniversary pricing, to get this big bundle. You know, we've mentioned a lot about men using it as well, and oftentimes the woman purchases it, the man sees her using it, and then he wants to try it too, and that makes it a true family purchase. We have a great testimonial from a male.
Yes, I love
who
him.
saw some great change. Take a look at this. This is really good.
I lost over 25 pounds with my Aeropilates machine, and the results showed up probably within the first couple weeks, and from then on it was like, well, we are definitely going to keep using our Aeropilates machine. And with the Aeropilates machines, you're basically laying on your back and you're moving your arms as you're keeping your knees up, so you're working on your core muscles. The Aeropilates machine has 3 different bands, and you could adjust your capability. Just stop for a moment, flip the strap, and get right back in your routine. We were going to give our machines away to our kids when we got done with this, and we decided, no, they're going to have to get their own. The Aeropilates machine has given me a new lease on life. I was planning to do Ashtanga yoga until I was 90 years old, but now I'll do Aeropilates till I'm 90 years old. At 76 years old, I am more flexible now than I feel like I was in my 50s using the Aeropilates machine.
I can't believe he's 76. It's amazing. And he looks really tall.
Yeah, serious yogi converted to Aeropilates.
Wow.
It happens all the time.
Yeah.
Because, you know, yoga's great for balance and core, but
Sure.
building muscle, you
Yeah.
know, you need to build muscle.
Some resistance there.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Metabolism improves, bone density improves. There's a lot of reasons to have strong muscles.
And I see here we have the weight capacity for this.
300 pounds.
Okay, do
Yes.
we know height? You had mentioned
Yes.
from at least 4.5 feet.
To 6.5 feet.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
truly all-encompassing. We have shown you so many different ways to use this, so many different exercises. I do think the rebounder might be my favorite. If you see what Marjolaine is doing, you don't even have to necessarily be full-on jumping off of this to get the benefits. I mean, so whether it is your cardiovascular health, maybe you're just looking to work on your strength or your flexibility, your balance, coordination even. You can do it all with this. The workouts, so they're usually right around 20 minutes, right? I mean, you don't have to take an hour, hour and a half to get a full workout in. You can squeeze this in while dinner's, you know, in the oven if you had to.
Absolutely. I highly recommend that you do both, the cardio and the foot bars. So either you do 30 minutes or 20 minutes of one and then a little of the other, or alternate every other day and make sure that you get both of them in. Your heart is a muscle too, and you can't ignore it. And watch how differently you feel. That's where the stress is reduced, where your sleeping improves, you get more oxygen flowing through your body and into your skin. It's just, and it's so much fun, and the abdominal strength that you get from rebounding is ridiculous.
That's the part I love, that I have noticed this past hour, even doing these arm exercises.
absolutely.
I'm having to stabilize myself, and I will tell you, core is one of the things I avoid like the plague. It's always been uncomfortable for me. Crunches are hard. It hurts my neck, my back, you know, I do not have the strength I used to have. But just from doing these exercises, you're inadvertently having to stabilize yourself, and I can feel I'm working my core, and that is such an important part to strengthen, especially as we age. Anybody will tell you that. It's not just about having a six-pack. It's about being able to stabilize yourself, right?
Yes, you've just actually very succinctly summarized the magic of the reformer. The fact that you're moving in space as you exercise against resistance is what makes it magical. That's why those stabilizing muscles get engaged.
Well, I have to say, I cannot believe I just worked out for an hour. We did an hour show, and it felt fun. I feel invigorated now, and you are a true walking example of just following your light, following your passion, and look at, I'm so happy for the success that you've had here at HSN globally, just changing people's lives. So I do want to thank you for that.
Well, let's have a magical year.
I love your mantra, magic for 2024.
And wishing all of you, you know, many, many blessings.
Thank you so much, Marjolaine.
Thank
I had
you.
such a good time with you.